The experience that Yellow Breeches provides, it's so much more than just a classroom.
The unique thing about Yellow Breeches is the personal relationships we build with the kids. Going out into the wilderness, into nature, and experiencing it with them.
We're able to really take the concepts that are being learned in the classroom and apply them to real-world experiences.
For the students, it really broadens their perspectives and their worldviews.
Maybe they never thought they'd see a big mountain, or they never thought they'd be able to hike a 14er.
They can do things that they've never done before. A lot of things in life are like that. The things that seem impossible aren't really as impossible as you think.
Salida just holds a very special place for me. It's like my first real experience kind of on my own, kind of finding my own way. I'll never forget the first time I drove from Pennsylvania straight up from Royal Gorge all the way up to Salida for the first time. There's any outdoor activity that you can think of. So if you want to spend the day paddling, you can do that. If you want to spend a day on a mountain bike, you can do that. If you want to climb a 14er, you have access to all those. It provides anything that you could possibly ask for. One thing that I was blown away my first trip to Colorado is just how far you can see.
Seeing it through pictures and stuff is one thing, but actually being in it is a very unique way and special way to experience nature.
There's actually like a joke at Yellow Breeches that you're gonna have a better 4-day if it's near the water, because that just does something for the students. They're able to stay calm, they're able to use those moments and express themselves differently.
Little Sebastian.
No. Officially say welcome, and I'm just so excited to be here in Colorado and able to share this experience with everybody here. And this is our first kind of structured activity, and we'll be turning over to the wranglers here. They'll be giving us some instruction and kind of taking us through the process here. All of the teachers are very much experiencing it just as you are. I'll be out of my comfort zone. This will be a first, for me. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate this time. This is going to be incredible. Soak this all in. These trips only really come once in a lifetime sometimes.
Girl, let me tell you, my horse, it's either she didn't like me or we have the same exact personality. Because she kept stopping and she wouldn't move. Just a no. Come on, you go.
All right, good job.
Being out of my comfort zone, like not being able to be in control. I'm a huge control freak, and I had to manage my anxiety a lot.
One thing that think about that, and we're trying to make that connection with the animal. I think that's actually a pretty good coping strategy that we can use whenever for the rest of this trip, when we're with each other in school or out in your community, like whatever.
So I'd be like, okay, just calm down. You got this. The horse can feel your energy. And then I'd look around and be like, wow, this is so awesome. And be like, oh right, I'm on a horse again.
Like we do every bike trip, we're going to go through skills and drills. We'll spend 20-25 minutes just kind of going over some fundamental stuff. Brakes, so check out our brakes feels and what part of the foot goes on my pedal. Head up, chin up, I'm looking ahead.
Yeah.
That was better. There you go. Neutral, relax. Everybody's looking ahead. Okay, brakes were covered. So awesome job. All right, here we go.
Oh, you were out there, right? Yeah. What was going through your head?
I was really scared. Like going around the rims.
I'm just holding my brakes, I'm dragging, of course. How can you take that into your life when we go back?
I guess just remembering that I got through my challenges and that I did things that I didn't think I could do will help me do things that I don't think I can do in the future.
Yeah. I have more respect for somebody who does something when they're afraid than somebody who has no fear. Somebody who has no fear isn't overcoming anything. It's a big deal. I'm very proud of you for that. I mean, we're in this crazy picturesque place, but like you also just like conquered a beast of a mountain. So I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bring it on in. How do we feel about that?
My legs feel like jello.
Yeah, me too, man. I'll tell you what, that's not an easy trail. And I'm just really proud of each and every one of you. That was really awesome to see.
Let's go, Kane.
All right, moose tracks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Moose tracks. Awesome.
So we got these two mountain ranges. In between those mountain ranges is a place called the San Luis Valley. So thousands of years ago, and it was just full of lakes and streams in the valley. We talk about climate change and global warming today that may be man-made, but thousands of years ago, the climate was still changing. Earth's a very dynamic place. So the climate warmed, there was maybe less moisture in the air, and they have these winds, these prevailing winds are coming from the southwest, and now all these lakes and streams are dried up, and these prevailing winds come from the southwest and are just pushed all this sediment up against the mountains, right? And it's gonna create these awesome, wonderful sand dunes, which we'll see.
Oh man, crazy.
Sometimes in life, when we have stuff going on, we get stuck in our blinders and we can't see a way out. And all we really need to do to get out of it is be able to detach and like take a step back. When you feel like you're stuck, find a way to like step back and detach, and you'll probably see the solution.
I wanted to show you our sights. Yeah. Here. Do you see it, Carrie?
I saw it.
How about the mountains?
Last day, last adventure activity. All right, so let's soak it all in and enjoy it.
And the big thing with the belay device is to make sure the top strand of the rope is run up to the anchor, and the bottom strand, this is our brake strand, is run to the ground. This is a new rope. Cool. That's it, you got it. Yep. The main thing with the backup belayer is to make sure there's just a little bit behind the belayer and leave a little bit of like a smiley face, right? Go like there, you pump a little bit. You're gonna pull, brake, under, slide.
I'm a good belayer.
Put your right foot up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice, there it goes.
All right, you're gonna hook Mark up? You got this.
You got it.
this.
So, did you think of any 5 pillars?
Trust. That was definitely trust.
Yeah. In what way?
Well, you had to trust me that I was gonna be able to belay you.
Yeah. And you had to trust me that I was going to communicate, yeah? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a good match for your health.
That was really difficult.
I can do this. Yeah.
It feels good because I'm always nervous that I'm not going to be able to do it, but I did it.
So many shared experiences on this trip that were just incredible.
Definitely one of the most startling and one of the moments that's never going to go away is how close I got to that moose.
I really like when we were in Estes Park and we did our like game nights because it like just brought everyone like closer together.
Rusty lungs.
When we found out that there was a moose sighting and everybody legit just took off running.
Your wipeout on the sand dunes was pretty hardcore.
I don't know if Marsh was laughing, but I know me and Ari were like laughing the entire way and I could not breathe. And we were just like running through the mud and everything. That was really fun.
And you could like see the shadows like in the sand of all of our like set shadows walking up the line.
Getting up to Emerald Lake, and then we kind of climbed up a little off trail through the scree field to kind of get the better view and looking down at all the lakes and where we came from.
Seeing the Rocky Mountains for the first time, that's just like gonna stick in my mind forever.
And so I think if you kind of bring that in the context of our lives, sometimes things get difficult, you know, whether it's something that's going on at school, a personal relationship, or something that's going on at home. Yellow Breeches is all about giving us the skills to be able to endure those things and to be able to get through those challenging times. That's the most important thing that you can take from Yellow Breeches, because sometimes life gets really hard and challenging, even after school, even for us. You take those skills that you're learning here, the endurance, the mental toughness, and it will help. All of this stuff kind of comes together, even back into the classroom, being able to problem solve through some difficult classroom work or a math problem. You know, you've all shown that you have the ability to endure, problem solve, stick through the tough time to be able to get through it and to be able to make it work and to figure it out. One, two, three, Horseback!